So to get your 12%, your 15% souls bonus, you only need to fight one boss. You only need to fight Dragon Rider. Because once you beat Dragon Rider, you either send Lucilia back to Majula, which is what I recommend if you're going for an easy achievement called but it's to get everybody back into Majula, send all the refugees back to Majula as an achievement. And she is one of the refugees you have to send back to Majula. So that's an easy achievement if you care about those things. And then she controls whether the lock Rotunda goes to Huntsman Copse or goes to Tower of Flame. And, you know, a standard normal run where you're lighting bonfires as you find them, you just immediately send it over to Huntsman Copse to light the Huntsman Cope bonfire. And you have your bonfires lit in Tower of Flame. So she then becomes redundant. She's a merchant. She turns the Rotunda. She uses the Rotunda key once to change direction to get the other bonfire unlocked, and then you're good. You do have to fight her later as an optional thing once you get to Iron Keep. Iron Keep unlocks the fight with her. And when I get the item that unlocks the fight, I'll point it out. But it's really far away. And the fight is actually really brutal. Do I have the item that makes it, what makes it easier is... is it Whisper? No. Profane Still is what I'm looking for. There is a spell, there's a hex that prevents any sort of spell casting. So, you put on your spell speed up ring, and you cast Profane Still so she can't cast magic. You put on your extend spell duration ring, so you get a little bit more time out of Profane Still, and you just beat her down. But she is not going to want you to cast Profane Still. When you go to cast it, she becomes incredibly aggressive. That's why I say it's easier to fight her in the tower. The problem with that being, you have to fight her straight up to get the last healing miracle. The strongest healing miracle is a reward for beating her correctly. And if you're going for the All Miracles achievement, well, you've seen the problem. But if I want to get all achievements in this game, I do have to go into New Game Plus anyway. So on this run, probably my best bet. Just due to what absurd level I'm going to be by the time this is all over. My console playthrough is going to look very similar, except I did bonfire ascetics on 2 of the Great Souls before thinking about that. And I did it on the 2 easy ones too, which is really unfortunate. Duke's Deer Freya, the fight doesn't change with bonfire ascetic. Same strategy as I demonstrated on stream. You just walk in a circle, clockwise or anti-clockwise, firing arrows. If you're going to attack her with melee, if you're walking anti-clockwise, you want to put your melee weapon in your left hand, so your swings come in from the left, where she's not armored. If you're going clockwise rotation, then you want to come on a right-handed weapon. But I do recommend circling her anti-clockwise, because her laser attack always goes from right to left. So if you're already walking in that direction, you don't need to do anything special for the laser attack. You just need to keep walking. If you're going the other direction, if you're going clockwise, you need to learn to dodge the laser attack, and it has a really weird hitbox. I am like 40-60 on dodging the laser. And unfortunately, the laser hurts. It's not tickle damage, it's like... What is my health right now? Got 1,400 health, so it does about 600 damage with my gear. Which is the Wanderer set, which is admittedly not a lot of defense. Also, I don't think you can guard the laser. I think the laser punches through your shield. I hope we're getting close. I need to... The only way to tell if we're actually getting close is I need to bully an enemy. And what I mean by bully an enemy is someone close to the bonfire on the loop. I walk up to them and despawn them, and I count how many times it took. I can't use the skeletons in the cave, because the skeletons in the cave are on an earlier cycle. So I would have to use the guy across the bridge. Counter argument being, well, I've now wasted all of that time bullying the one dude when I could have just been doing more loops. It lets you know how far you are, but it does cost you time because you're no longer being as efficient as you could be. Again, I don't know why anyone else would ever do this. Especially for this boss. This boss is just... The skeleton lords are super easy. You just fight them one at a time, and then fight their ads. And you should summon Crate the Wanderer anyway. Because he is one of the NPCs that has, you know, summoning requirements for their sword. It's Luke and Tail of Mara, Braveheart Jago, and Creighton the Wanderer. Pretty sure it's Creighton the Wanderer. If it's not, he's a unique summon anyway, you should use him. He does like negative damage. I think he was hitting the bosses for like 60 to 70 damage a swing, two-handing an axe. That was short and enemy, wasn't it? Wasn't there supposed to be a dude who came up behind me and an attempted gank? I was hoping you would advance a little bit faster and I would catch you on the second swing. But good news is, after we finish this, the next boss is widely considered to be a wall. We're talking like not as much as Ornstein and Smo are a wall, but this is this game's wall. If you can beat the next boss, you're pretty much set. Ornstein and Smo are just mean. Okay, darn it. He just took forever to spawn. Got my hopes up. Though I do think we're missing a skeleton. We are definitely missing some skeletons. Which doesn't mean much because I was hitting these guys as I ran through. So like 3 more laps? 4 more laps? What are we thinking? YouTube, I know we're 40 minutes in and most people ask to be super early on, but if you're still watching and my metrics say you aren't, if you are still watching, you know, leave your predictions in the chat, in the comments. How many loops do you think are left? Hey, where were you last round? Did you get hit on a backswing? Maybe he was behind me and I hit him while swinging at somebody else. Because this weapon does reach behind you a little bit. You've gotten really good at delaying that jump. And if I delay my swing, I'm back on the first swing and I'm not going to hit you, because the swipe doesn't reach as far on the first swing. Once we finish this area, we pull the lever, cross the bridge for the last time. We will go back to Majula and buy the final ladder from Laddersmith Gilligan. We are gonna potentially run into problems with Speed Racer, but going this way is faster. Since we don't need to fight anything in the... No, wait, I think we do need to fight something in the cave still. I was like, the cave, I don't think is actually despawned. Yeah. It's just that one dude now, but I was like, I'm pretty sure there was still 2 enemies in the cave last lap. So I can't say for certain it was done until I run through here and it is empty. So, one more lap through the cave, maybe? Can you jump down here, sir? Please? I should have just forced him and launched him off the cliff. That would have been much funnier. Maybe I'll try that next time. While he's lining up his jump, I'll just turn on force and launch him off the cliff. There we go. Do light attack into heavy attack. The animation stalls long enough that he gets close. Nope. There it is. I knew it would happen eventually. He's gone. Okay, cool. The cave's done. I will give one advantage to the Xbox controller over the PlayStation controller, and it's very Dark Souls specific. Because you have to do so much with your D-pad for navigating your items and stuff, you can still walk with your thumb on the stick and then use the D-pad. You lose camera control. The waterfall is disturbingly loud. Which is fair, because waterfalls in real life really loud. That's why I try and time my sprints so that I am sprinting as I go past the waterfall. I might be able to do some camera maneuvering to make it less loud, to to get the camera further away from the sound source. But I don't know if that works in this game. I know it works in Final Fantasy. If I don't want to listen to the crowd in the town that I'm in, I just zoom my camera out and rotate it away. Or if I want to listen to the tink-tink-tinking of an autocraft, I just punch in on myself. We are going to do a quick pause for YouTube, and then we'll be, Twitch. It's been an hour. Get up, do some stretches. I'll be back in, like, I guess, 3 minutes. I am gonna run some ads. I gotta run upstairs real quick. Okay, YouTube, we're back. Slightly longer than the 3-minute pause that I was hoping to take based off of the fact that my ads are not running. But, hey, the next ad is an hour away. 1 3-minute ad, and auto ads are... I really can't tell, because that block looks like it's a 1-minute ad an hour from now. Which is problematic, because my pre-rolls are only off for 55 minutes. It'll sort itself out. So this will be an experiment for the month of October. I know there will be differences in viewership and people running ad block, and I have not seen anyone using Twitch Turbo. I have seen 0 marks on my revenue page of someone using Twitch Turbo. But we're gonna see if this auto ad timer produces more, less, or the same when it comes to ad revenue for these 4-hour streams. But I can't compare it on a day. I need like a month's worth of data. Or more accurately, stream for 2 weeks, take 2 weeks off, and then go from there. Yeah, I think when you do auto ads, they get real selective about serving people ads. Like, more so than usual. Man, I really died on the last 2 enemies. One more loop before that pause would have been perfect timing, but no. No. To timestamp this video, our local water reservoir put out an end to the call of boil your water due to cryptosporidium contamination, possibly, yesterday. And we talked about it in yesterday's video. So, we washed all of our water bottles out last night. And I don't think... our dishwasher sucks, like we were talking about. I think before the recording started. Our dishwasher is terrible and we need a new one. It is what it is. We'll get around to it eventually. So there's soap residue, or it doesn't always get all this stuff. Most of the time it doesn't get the stuff. I had to clean out all but one of the cups today. So, you know, maybe there's not crypto in the water, but the water bottle definitely was either soapy or dirty. You filled yours with soap and then you didn't properly rinse it out, so it still tastes like soap.
Hey. Well, that's fine. But if you want my help, you'll need to make me an offer.
I dumped it, rinsed it once, and then later... Hey, you raised the price on that, dick.
Well, really?
You raised the price by 2,000 souls while my back was turned.
Especially from you.
Oh, he raised the price because I bought the 500 soul ladder. Right.
To help others.
If you buy them cheapest to most expensive, he raises the price because he's insulted you offered him 500 souls. And this one should go straight to the gutter, which we don't need because we have a bonfire in the gutter, but...
This ladder's not for sale. Don't.
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Oh, I should talk to you now that I've bought all your stuff.
All right. Here you are, my friend. You can have these, eh? It's a little bonus, you know, for your big purchase. Oh, come on. You're hopeless. Oh, I should have... Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I've seen some rough times. Oi! Where are you off?
What did he give us? He gave us the scimitar. He gave us this. Which has the same moveset as the standard scimitar, it looks like. Okay. Looks like it does a lot more damage, though. I know bleed reduces how much damage you deal. Is this... Oh, okay, cool. So the 10,000 ladder takes you straight to that door. Okay. I thought it took you straight down to the gutter. Actually, it's really hard to get to the gutter from that door. So yeah, for some reason you want to go to Sunken City, aside from, you know, you like to complete your DLCs. Just buy the 10,000 soul ladder. Okay, so the eagle eye among you will remember the first time we ran through this area, this pit was full of poison liquid. When you burn the windmill, it despawns that poison fog. It makes this poison fog weaker, I believe. Could move the bonfire up to here, but it's really not necessary. That dude, once I get a great bow, I will just hit him with a destructive great bow, and we'll move on. Literally just hit him with the hardest range attack in the game and move on with my day. First Hammer Bro gets despawned for existing. But like I said earlier, you really don't fight anything in Harvest Valley. So yes, due to the challenge rules, we do have to kill everything in there. And yes, it is a pain in the ass, because there's a few side rooms that are just massive ganks that we have to clear out multiple times.